guys, let's make our pillow donut together. If you have a mixer, 100% good for you. It's going to save you all the stress. You can decide to use your hand, that's to knead on the table. But I'm not so into kneading on the table because it's going to be gumming everywhere. You won't really enjoy kneading it. You'll be tempted to either apply oil on your table or to add flour. And once you add anything to this recipe, it will change. It will not give you the same results. You're not adding any other thing to it. So mix all your dry ingredients together, add your butter, mix thoroughly, and transfer to your mortar. I would have used my hand, but for some reason, I didn't feel like using my hand. That was why I used spoon. Okay, so transfer to the mortar, create a hole, add your egg, add your water, and start mixing. You're going to mix it very well such that the dry ingredients will combine with the wet ingredients. Once they combine, you add your flavor and you start pounding. You're going to be pounding it as though you're kneading it. If you pound, you knead. If you pound, you knead. Now, there's a secret to this pillow donuts. I'm not going to tell you or tag a particular number of minutes to how long you're going to pound or knead it. No, I'm not going to tell you pound for 40 minutes, for 20 minutes. No. There is something you will see, you will know that it's ready. When you pound it to a reasonable period of time, dip your hand into groundnut oil. Collect a little of it and try to spread it with your hand. Can you see? It's opening. It has openings. It's not even holding together. That means it's not ready. Continue pounding. If you pound again, you dip your hand, collect a little. Dip your hand into groundnut oil, collect a little and try to spread it. Can you see? It's no longer opening. Can you see? It's no longer opening. Your dough is ready. That is the secret. Nothing else. That is the only, there is a difference between being taught how to do something. It's not just about copying recipe. You can copy recipe, but if you don't know some of the tricks that they use to arrive to that desired end, you copy recipe, you try it out, you won't get the same thing. So that's the only way you know that your dough is ready. Knead with your hand again, then bring out your scale and start measuring it 50, 50, 50. Measure everything 50 grams. Can you see how I'm flogging it on the table? I'm trying to release all the air. You knead it very well. You knead it properly. Then you fold it. You can roll it on your table, You can do it this way I'm doing it. Then you can also roll your hand over it while it's on the table. Once you have been able to achieve that desired round form, you place it on a parchment paper, on a baking paper. Why? The thing they gum, you go gum. This table now, I rubbed vegetable oil. I rubbed it on it. And if I do small, I will apply vegetable oil on my hand. Then you allow it for a while to rise. Once it finishes rising, it's going to double in size. In fact, triple in size. Once it rises, you fry with very, very low heat. Don't use high heat, don't use very hot oil, just very low something. If you drop inside, you allow it to brown, you flip it over, it will brown. Your pillow donut is ready. On another post, I'm going to enlighten us on the do's and the don'ts while frying, because you can actually get your desired everything, and after frying, some will deflate. See you some other time. Bye.